Hello there, Professor. I am here to present to you my final project. And I want to guarantee you again, I made some more time with it. And yes, I did watch your videos. And it took me a while to watch them, but yeah, I watched them. And I found a lot of helpful tips, to say the least, specifically in the rendering. So I hope you will notice a lot of the improvements I have with the rendering. But for the most part, the modeling was pretty easy. Um, for this assignment, I decided to go with the unicycle, like you said in one of your videos. And so, as you can see, the process I started with the wheel, and then continued with the I wouldn't know what to call them. The inside of the tire, the rim, I guess we'll call it, and then the little thingy. I don't know what it is. It's to make the seat higher or lower. And the I use a tip you showed us for the Dutch still life, where you can manipulate the an object so it'll bend, and that's exactly what I did. So now it would look like the thing in the image, in the reference image, and then I made the seat, which wasn't so hard. You kind of just take a circle, a sphere, kind of squish it, enlarge it. You know, it wasn't the hardest thing in the world. And then the pedals was also pretty easy. Took two squares, put them on each end, and then I took a loop, I guess you could call it, and extended it, made it smaller, so it would fit in the pedals. From there, I I unwrapped it, which was little not very difficult, but kind of strange to figure out because I just couldn't get it to unwrap correctly. I wasn't sure if the way I was unwrapping it was correct. I watched the I rewatched the first videos and one of the last ones with the Dutch still life to figure out if the way I was unwrapping it was correct. I didn't see any of the red ones, only when I would hover over them, and that would happen with yours. But yours would glow red if it was wrong. So none of them glowed red, so I was assuming it was correct. And then since I remembered, you said you wanted us to add something of our own. I wanted to add a picture of myself back in the freshman year of high school, but I couldn't properly figure out how to render that in Substance Painter. Again, I watched a video on that, and I took the same steps, but there was just something off. I think it's because the image was too big, and I tried to fit it uh, in such a small circle. So instead, what I did, I put Funny Hat Man. I think it was Rest in Peace, Funny Hat Man, 2019 to 2020, because that's what I was known for in back in the 2018 20 or sorry 2019 2020 for wearing a hat and looking wearing some derpy looking glasses around. That was just my thing back in the day, and so I wanted to include that. So instead, I just put some letters to represent that, and instead of completely following the reference images, as hopefully you can see here, I went with a more old unicycle where it's used up and it's just old. The tire is all dirty, and then the seat is all like the leather. It's all old and used. The cleanest part of this would be the beams. I guess you could call them the rim of the tire as well. The pedals are also clean, but it's older version. I think that was the thing that I just completely forgot what to do was to make the pedals black. So I just kept them gray. And there was an I hope you noticed it. I forgot to keep the thing that you put the air in. I forgot to make that to render that and color that. So I decided to color that real quickly. And I yeah, these are the pictures after I fixed that. So yeah, this was my final assignment, and I spent a lot of time in it, and I hope you like it as much as I did. I know that the last assignment wasn't as pleasing, but I hope this can make up for it, and hope this finds you in good health. I hope you have a good day. It's been a blessing to take this class. Thank you very much.